Hello, this video will help you better understand the feature of the Team Planner in Forethought. Now to get started, the Team Planner, while a very useful tool that we can make the most of here in Birdville, is not actually the most perfect of all the features in Forethought, which is one reason why we decided not to implement the Team Planner at the beginning of the year. Many of you have discovered the Team Planner and are using it, so it's become clear that we need to go ahead and show you how to use it correctly so that you don't have to sit there and try to figure it out yourself. So that is our goal for today. I want to walk you through the basic steps of setting up a planner and the features that we can use in the planner and then the features that we just can't. So hopefully by the end of this video you will be able to use the Team Planner to most effectively match with the way your teams are planning out there. So first of all, I am in my individual planner right now. I've got mine set up. I have a special entry here for my morning work. I've got two entries here that are both connected to English Language Arts, but I've renamed one Reading Workshop and one Writing Workshop. And then I've got the rest of the courses that I teach throughout the day. This will all become important later because the kinds of entries we have in our own planners determine the way we can interact with our team's planner. Okay, so if you're at the very beginning and you're ready to set up a team for the first time, or if you ever need to change the members of your team, we have some planner options down in the bottom left. So you click on Create a New Team. It lets us know we're now in the Create a New Team wizard, so I'm going to click Next down here to get started. Now on this next screen, I get to name my team. So I'm going to call this, for the sake of our training today, just the first grade team. Now I'm going to get to find the members of my team. So I'll say add a member. And the easiest way to search for people in our Eduphoria directory here is just by last name. So I'm going to find my lovely volunteers who are allowing me to use their accounts for this training. I'm going to look for Cheryl McKnight first. Search by her last name. If it's the only McKnight in the district, it'll automatically find her and add her to my team. If there's more than one McKnight out there, it might give me a choice like it is here. And I'm going to say it's Cheryl that I want. So then I'll say Next. Now I'm ready to find my last team member, which is Teresa Lawson. So I will search just by her last name, Lawson. Now sometimes if we are looking for our teacher friends, we know they are here, they're sitting right beside us, but it's not finding their name. Just make sure that you know their legal last name in the system that's on their email and everything like that. Sometimes we know people by different names than is actually built into the system. If you have any trouble finding someone after you've followed my advice here, just email Kristen Cavanis or use the Eduphoria feedback and support form. And usually it might just be a click or two that's incorrect on someone's profile that's making you not be able to find them. Alright, so I've added my team members. For the purposes of today, Karen Teeters is allowing me to use her account. So there's me, we'll say, and then my two other team members are here with me. I'm going to go ahead and click Next. I can always come back to this screen and add or remove members. One thing that's really important to know about the Team Planner is that a Team Planner exists as long as there are members in it. If if some other member of my team ever goes in and deletes all of the team members, it will delete the entire planner and all of its contents. I'll bring that up later when I'm discussing what we do with team planners and what we don't, so keep that in your mind. Alright, when I'm adding courses to a team planner, it will only allow me to use courses with learning standards. I don't get to have special entries like I do in my individual planner. One of the reasons for that, which goes back to the if you delete team members, it deletes the whole team. The team planner is meant to be our collaborative space to plan our lessons for the courses we teach. It is not meant to be our planner. It is our collaborative workspace. So in this space, based on the schedule I showed to you earlier, we will be able to collaborate on our English and math and science and social studies, but not on the special entry I have. That would be just for me and my own individual planner. So in a team planner, you can only have courses with learning standards. And we want those to be the exact same courses that we have in our individual planners, so that when we copy, our lessons have a spot to land. So in my individual planner, if you recall, I had English, Language Arts, and Reading, but I had renamed it Reading Workshop. I can't do that in the team planner. I can only add the actual courses. So I had English Language Arts in my individual planner 2 times because I named one Reading Workshop and I named one Writing Workshop. In my team planner, if my whole team plans that same way, it's going to be fine. If we have some variations on the way we handle Reading and Writing Workshop, it could be tricky. So I want to show you how it is so you can decide what would make the most sense for your team. So again, I have 2 English Language Arts entries, but I can't rename them. I'm going to go grab the rest of my courses. So I still need Math, Science, and Social Studies. And yes, you have to add them one at a time. I would suggest that when you're setting up your team planner, you all really discuss together what entries you want to have from the beginning so that you don't have to come in and edit and do this more than once. Of course, you can always come in and edit it just like you can with your individual, but it is nice to just get it done and go forward. Alright, let me get my social studies and then we'll be ready to see how this works. Alright, so I've added my courses. Just like in my individual planner, I can move them around if they're not the order I would like. I'll go ahead and click Next. I'm done adding my courses. It tells me I'm done. I'm able to plan in a team. Now I have to click on Return to my planner down in the bottom right to save that and actually enter the team planner. Alright, so from now on, when I come into my planner, I'll see my lesson planner and I'll also see my first grade team planner along with any other teachers who have shared their planners with me. Okay, so the first thing I want you to notice here is that I have an old schedule here on September 19th. My most recent schedule looks like this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead for right now and just talk about what we do right here, and then I'll come back later and we'll address that bolded date issue and how we update our schedules. Okay, so I'm in my own planner. I want to come to my team planner though, so I'm going to click on First Grade Team Planner. And this looks a little bit different than my own planner because again, I can only put courses with learning standards because this is only meant to be a place for us to collaborate as we design our lessons. This is not meant to be our actual planner. Let's go into the reasons why. I've already told you the first reason, which is it's not as protected as our individual planners are. If anyone comes in and changes our team settings and, we've changed the teachers on our team, so we're going to come in and delete everyone and then start again. As soon as the last team member gets deleted, the entire team planner and all of its contents get deleted. This is not the place where we're storing our lessons for safety to get back to over the years. That's what our individual planner does. Also, again, in my team planner, I can't have special entries. This doesn't really reflect my full day of planning. It's only those courses that I plan in common with my team members. Thirdly, I can't access my individual student data like I will be able to do in my own planner when I click on certain student expectations. This isn't going to give me that power of the aware connection to Forethought, and it will not be able to tell me my individual students because this isn't connected to my classes or my kids in any way. Again, this is just a collaborative workspace for my team and I to plan. Finally, each of us, while we have the same common plan, we're all going to have different accommodations, modifications, and extensions depending upon the students in each of our classrooms. So while the team planner is a fabulous place for us all to work together, let's help each other design some lessons, we still have to copy to our own planners to really work from and to tailor to our individual student needs. Okay, so the first thing I notice when I'm in the team planner is I'm trying to click, it's not letting me click into my space to plan. So a lot of people have gotten frustrated by that. So I want to tell you a little story about what the team planner looked like a year ago. A year ago, I could just come into the team planner and start typing, but my teammate might be in there at the same time at her own house. And then it's only going to save one of our work instead of both of us getting to have our work saved. So Eduphoria reprogrammed the team planner at some point last year, luckily before we had it, and made it so that you have to check out a lesson, which makes it so that we never are going to end up with two people planning in the same spot at the same time and one of them losing their work. So while we do have to take an extra step to begin working, it is meant to protect our lesson plans from getting lost. So before I can start planning in one of my entries, I have to check out this entry to be able to edit it. So I could be checking out this first entry. Another member of my team could be checking out another entry. We can be in our planner at the same time. We just can't be in the same course entry at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and check out my first ELA entry. It'll make sure I'm ready. I'll say okay. So from this point, it's just like my individual planner.